Hello Clarice. So, Future Faye here. The footage you're about to see was recorded over a month ago. Sometimes people be thinking wig videos are not for them, and I understand, but let me tell you this. Number one, if you a bald head scallywag, this is for you, If you are an edgeless monster, this video is for you, If your hair ain't but this long, this video is for you. No, I'm just playing with y'all, but anyway, if you want to switch up your look, if you want to take advantage of silk press season, this video is for you. I wanted to come on and show you this is what the hair looks like over a month later. I've been rocking out with this, been to the gym with it, been to other places with it, done some activities in it, and it is amazing. I've watched it and everything. This is a really good unit. I just want to come on and show y'all everything about this thing is amazing. So with that being said, pop a squat, sit your tail down, and with that and make sure you welcome my special guest before we go with the count of three. Would y'all please say hey? Samantha, 1 2 3. How you doing? So yeah, y'all, I freaking love this unit. This is literally my favorite wig that I've used this year, and I can't wait to share all the details about it. So shout out to MyFirstWig. Shout out to me for giving the silk press on, and let's get into this video. Hey child, and welcome back to my channel. Honey, it is a lot of naturals' favorite time of year, and what time is that? Silk press season. The flat irons have come out to play, including for me. Alright, so y'all know I'm dealing with postpartum shedding. The edges is lacking. It's just lacking all over the scalp, and so my boo's at MyFirstWig came through to save the day with this VPART unit. Not only is it beginner friendly because you ain't got to worry about no glaze and glue and blended and all that other stuff, but the texture of the hair, honey, she did not come to play. I got the Yaki texture because let's be honest, when a natural puts in silky straight hair, it's not giving. And so for a more realistic look, which gives me scalpiana and a bulk of your texture that actually looks like mine, hi, we're winning. So for this video, I'm going to show you not only how I was able to straighten my natural hair as far as the leave out goes so we can get it together, but also how to install this VPART unit and just have, you know, a good old time while I switch up the look. So with that being said, shout out to MyFirstWig for sponsoring this video, because y'all know what sponsorships I get.
Donations, gifts.
Now let's get into this super easy, super fast, beginner friendly install that gives you looks without giving you screen door. Let's go. All right, let's get into this install, baby. I was looking real rough, but MyFirstWig finna get me right. So again, this is a VPART wig. My texture is Yaki. My inch is 20, and I have the natural color. I should have got black, but I made it do what it do. I freaked this thing, honey. So this is some of the things that MyFirstWig has to offer. They have clips, they have styling utensils, they even got wig heads. I need to utilize those, but y'all just be throwing them wigs in the closet. But anyway, here's the star of the show, the VPART wig. And so I'm going to show you a little bit of the construction. It comes attached right there in the front. Just cut that. But this is the inside. It's no lace because again, this is a beginner friendly unit. You don't have to worry about that. You have the clip ins that you attach at the crown of your head, and then some combs on the side for additional security. Now this is my install method. Braid the back. I leave a little bit out on the sides, and then of course in the crown I leave out more just because I'd rather have more straightened than have to undo some braids and go in, and because I didn't get out enough. So anyway, this is where we get into the silk pressing so that I can make it match. I start with a humidity blocking spray, and this is the Wild Color Dream or something like that I seen all over TikTok. I decided to use it, and spoiler alert, it's actually really good. So you apply it liberally to soaking wet hair. So I wash and condition my hair. The rest of my hair that is in this wig cap is actually dry, but this part is actually really wet. So I'm just going in really liberally and applying it. Now I just moved, y'all, and I didn't realize I lost the nozzle that directs the heat. And so don't be like me, be better, actually use the right utensil. But I was in a pinch, so I'm gonna make it do what it do. So as far as blow drying my hair, you'll see I'm rotating my wrist. That provides tension to help the hair lengthen, and the more work you do with the blow dryer, the less you have to do with the flat iron. So I'm focusing on my roots to make sure they're really dry, because again, you don't want to have damp roots and then you get to doing all this blow drying and then flat iron and then your roots is wet, and it's a hassle. So make sure you're thoroughly drying your hair and putting some tension in the blow dry method so you don't have to flat iron as much. So I'm gonna let you keep watching, and then we're gonna go into the next step. And that's a little bit of a limb check, and considering 2 years ago I cut off all my hair, I'm proud. I mean, minus the postpartum shedding, but whatever. So right here I'm making a rookie mistake, and I decided to leave it in the video so y'all can see it in real time, but I'm gonna fix it later. The mistake I'm making is attaching the unit before I did the flat ironing. I thought that I would be able to do the flat ironing with the wig on, but the way my blend is set up, I needed it off. And so right here I'm just kind of showing you how to apply the wig. I put the cap on, and then I use the comb at the back to secure it at the back, and then the clip in portion at the top, and then I'm going to start flat ironing my hair. But again, again, we're gonna go back in and fix it. So this is my FHI flat iron, and then I'm using the Ijua Beauty styling serum. It helps a lot with heat protection and things like that, and also giving you a more sleek look. So I'm applying it to my real hair, but not the wig, because you don't want the wig to get greasy, and you only need one pump. So I'm going to go right here, and this is where I'm going to start the flat iron motion, and I'm going to use the chase method. So I use my rat tail comb that I got from the wig company. My first wig, I should say. Oops. But anyway, I do the chasing method with my flat iron, and I'm only going to do one pass, because the second pass I'm going to do during the blending portion of the video, which I'll show you later. So anyway, just that one pass, and that's enough. And then when I was looking at it, that's why I was like, yeah, to make sure I'm thorough, let me just go ahead and remove it. So that's what you see me doing right here. So make sure during the removal process, which I'm leaving here, you want to go slow just to make sure you don't cause any tangles and you don't get any combs attached to your real hair. You end up snatching something out you ain't supposed to. But anyway, it's really, really easy. Just make sure you're taking your time. So again, this is how you correctly flat iron. Make sure you're grabbing small sections and do the chasing method and just do one pass, and then the product is going to help you to have that sleek look. So that's how we're doing. And when you see smoke, it's really just the product burning, not my hair. So I just want to put that out there. So I'm going to show you a couple more times just how I do the flat iron motion, and then we'll go into the blending. All right, so once it's completely done, now is the time to apply the wig. So I secure it at the back with the comb piece that is attached to the back, and then I bring up the unit to the front to where I feel is really, really comfortable, and then I apply the clip-on pieces, which is what I'm doing around the leave out. And again, I left out more leave out than is necessary just because I didn't want to have to go in and unbraid anything. And then once it's securely attached to the top, I'm going to use the comb pieces on the side to secure it into my braids just to make sure it's really, really snug. And that's what you see me doing on this side as well. And once I did that, it was completely comfortable. It's a really, really good fitting cap, and I was able to get this wig on really good. So now what I'm doing is a little bit of customization. I'm taking my real hair and tucking it behind my ear to hide it so I didn't cut it, because I wanted to do some framing around my face. So I took some shears and just added a few layers right in the front. I actually wanted to layer the whole wig, but because this is a wig demo and just kind of showing it to you, I didn't want to do too much cutting. So just right around my face, I did a little bit of framing so I can have some fringe. So now that we have it installed and it's actually looking good, it's time to blend. So the way you blend it is to grab a section of your hair and a section of the wig and flat iron them together. And the reason you're doing that is because it helps it to melt together a lot cleaner. So have a little bit of hairspray on hand and grab portions of your hair and the wig at the same time. You see right there, my hair is at the top, but also the wig, and that's how we're going to blend it. So then when you're done, you want to add a little bit of hairspray, a little bit of serum, and that'll get you right. So I'm going to just show you right here, and we'll get to the video. Well, to the end results. Child, y'all know what I meant. Bye. And it's literally just that easy. Maintain your leave out, but then just go ahead, slap this wig on, and go on about your business. So my final thoughts on all of this: not only is this beginner friendly, a nice texture that I feel like is more realistic than silky straight, this is just overall able to let me switch up my look without me, number one, having to go to micro links and tape ins and all that other stuff. It lets me give a little bit of scalpiano by having a minimal amount of leave out, because that's the good thing about VPART units. You don't have to use a whole lot of leave out. But with this texture, like I said, I feel like it's way more realistic than if I had got a silkier unit. So with that being said, shout out to MyFirstWig for this VPART. I absolutely love it. The quality of the hair is A1 per usual. The quality of the unit and the construction is A1 per usual. It didn't have no funky smell when you wash it. It actually worked good because mother has worn this twice. Like literally, MyFirstWig does an amazing job at all that they have to offer. So they do have these VPART units available, but then they also have other units available as well. So click the link in my description box. Get your shop on, get you this good old VPART unit or anything else that they have to offer. I promise you, you will not be disappointed, because listen, MyFirstWig, they get me right every time. So with that being said, if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. I love y'all. Maki Dada, and I'm out this piece. Shout out to MyFirstWig because this wig is giving. Shout out to me because I'm getting ready to get outside. Well, if I get a babysitter. But whatever, whether I'm in the house or outside, I'm cute. So I love y'all. Maki Dada, I'm out this piece, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Shout out to MyFirstWig. Ow. Oh wait, before I go, let me give you a really good look. So this is what the hair looks like from the front. I'm gonna be discreet because mother ain't got on no bra. Yeah, And then this is what it's looking like as far as the 20-inch goes. And then as far as turning it around, this is what the unit looks like. So yeah, serving looks, and you ain't really got to do a whole lot of work. Just take care of your leave out and go on about your business. So with that being said, I'm actually out of here.